This is Ryan with MMA Viking, and I'm here with Niklas Bäckström, featherweight, and we're here at HILTI. How are you doing, Niklas?
I'm doing great.
Good. Since this is the first time since we've talked with you in a while, and many of our viewers don't really know you on a personal level yet, can you maybe just talk a little bit about where you come from and how you got into MMA?
I come from northern Sweden, Luleå it's called, and yeah, it's a pretty small town, and I started watching MMA like when I was pretty small kid with my brothers. My brothers are 6 and 9 years older than me, so they like downloaded or I don't know if you can say that. They watched MMA and stuff like that, so I got pretty much hooked. Used to play a lot of hockey and watch the hockey fights and stuff like that, and thought it was cool. And I started with jiu-jitsu when I was 12 years old, and then I started with MMA and Thai boxing when I was 15, and never looked back.
Cool. I want to ask you about Luleå. Can you tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up there, and just a little bit about the city? Are there any like famous individuals that have come from there besides someone?
Hockey players?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's only famous hockey players. That's the only thing we do there, play hockey, pretty much. No. But they got Sweden's best basketball team too, so it's like a really active town and stuff like that. But like what people do is like they train, play hockey, or they start with like playing computer games, because it's like 80% of the year it's the winter, and on the winter half of the year it's like dark 90% of the what is it called, of the day. And the night, of course. So like when I went to school, it was dark when I went to school, and then for like 1 hour when I had class it was a little bit sunlight, and then when I went home it was dark again, so you didn't like experience any sunlight for like more than half a year. And then in summer it's light like all around, and that's almost worse. So it's not good at all, and it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold.
Cool. Yeah. And you're 22 now, and I know you moved to Stockholm I think 4 years ago now. Can you tell us about what brought you to the big city?
I moved after high school, and it was just basically to go after my dreams in the sport. I wanted to see how long I could go. Like at first my only dream was to fight professionally and like be on Sherdog, and now I have a record so you could write, because I was like a super fan of the sport. So but stuff happened, and I realized that I can go pretty far, so I'm gonna go all the way.
And I know you're known as being like a hardcore HILTI guy. We don't see you even in other gyms really training. You're always here. Tell us about how you found HILTI and some of the guys you train with.
I don't know if I'm a hardcore HILTI. Maybe. I went down here to HILTI because I felt like that it was the best gym in Sweden and the best gym in Europe, really. So I went down here, and I really appreciate the training that I got here, and I don't feel like I need to go anywhere else. I feel like this is the place for me. So I got everything I need here, and I don't want to confuse my training with any other coach with their point of view. Like I think my coaches got it pretty much figured out. So yeah.
Cool. And one thing, if people haven't seen you fight, I think you're one of the guys which seems to be more like a fighter instead of an athlete. Kind of not really playing for a sport, but it seems like you're in there having fun, and you seem to be a natural fighter. Can you maybe talk about like what goes through your mind when you approach a bout, and just kind of what you feel when you're in the cage?
Well, thank you, Ryan. I will take that as a compliment. But yeah, what goes through my mind, I don't know. Win. That's the only thing.
Are you thinking like game plan when you're in there still? Or are you thinking more techniques? Or are you more thinking like just dominate and damage?
Yeah, I'm thinking dominate and damage, pretty much. Yeah, I think so. Of course, you know, you feel like if somebody gets a good position, you're like, oh shit, this is not good for the judges. But I'm not really looking to go to the judges, even though I've done it in my last 2 fights. I don't like to go to the judges at all. So I feel like you should finish a fight. Otherwise, it's just somebody's opinion of how the fight would have ended.
Your next bout is against Thomas Heaton, and you accepted this on short notice. Also, can you tell us a bit about, the Norwegian veteran you're fighting, and your thoughts in taking this bout on short notice also?
Yeah, I'm like totally confident in this fight too. I just want to keep stepping up in competition every time I fight, and show people that, you know, I am the best. So yeah, I just basically want to show people that you know, I got what it takes to go really, really, really far. So yeah, I just want to keep on beating all these guys, you know, even though, you know, he's a veteran, whatever. He has more fights than me, and so did Gretzky. But yeah, I feel like I am better than him everywhere too. So.
And you're a flyweight. I think if most people meet you on the street or see you in the gym, I think they might guess you could be a welterweight or a lightweight. How difficult is it for you to maintain this flyweight status?
It's pretty easy, actually. It's pretty easy. I don't gain weight easy at all. So like, I'm probably blessed with good what's it called?
Genetics.
Genetics or whatever. Yeah, I lose weight really easy. I like start thinking about losing weight, and I start losing weight. So it's no problem for me at all. I eat like all the time, and I eat really good too. And I don't have any like sugar needs or anything like that. Like, I can eat whatever. I don't really care about taste that much. So yeah, I don't have any problems with it at all. So it's really easy for me to lose weight and get weight and stuff like that. Just keep the weight.
Great. Well, thanks, Niklas, for spending some time with us, and good luck at Vision Fight Night 1.
Thank you.